Do you want to be your main character in your own movie, or do you want to be an extra in somebody else's movie? When you can truly tap into your dark feminine energy, you are ready to receive all the best thing in life. And when I say truly, I mean it. I thought I was in my dark feminine energy a long time ago, due to the way I dress, the vibe I give out, just purely by look. Of course, look at the energy. But really, what is the point of dressing like a dark feminine energy, like a powerful woman, but without having the real power, having to trade in my authenticity for approval, unable to express myself and hiding from my own power? You can still dress like an adorable snow bunny, but has the strongest queen era of the dark feminine energy. It's all about your ability to tap into your dark feminine energy and stay true to yourself. In this video, we are going to dive deep in what is dark feminine energy, how to embrace it, why do you need it, how it would change your life. I did a lot of research for this video, also throughout my own experience. I thought about making this video at least 6 months ago. So why now? It's because I can finally feel that I'm tapping into my dark feminine energy. It is real, it is true, and I'm not faking it. At the same time, I still keep my light feminine energy. They come hand in hand, and you need both energy to be the best version of yourself. Alright, let's dive right in. Hi, it's Delilah, your soul sister. I am here to share my lesson and mistakes so you don't have to make the same mistake that I did. Here are the chapters. I'm sure we all heard of the good girl, how ladylike and gentle she's supposed to be, how she's supposed to go to work, take care of the housework, maybe even do more job than a man, be quiet when she needs to be, and learn to keep her opinion to herself. Yet she still have to be independent, compassionate, nurturing, and empathic. That is an example of light feminine energy. I was there for a very long time. Yet there's this side of me. It's calling me to be the other way around, to be more bold, real, and able to express myself without holding back. Just stay true to my authenticity. For the longest time, I was torn between two energy. Little do I know, what I needed to do was to combine the energy, but I just wasn't brave enough. But we will get into it in a little bit later. I really want to make a point to you that it's not about look. Trust me, I dressed like a dark feminine energy, but I did not have it in me. It's beyond just look. So the light feminine energy is nurturing, gentle, empathic, naive, compassionate, graceful, and peaceful. On the other side, the dark feminine energy is seductive, true to herself, authentic, magnetic, powerful, confident, and mysterious. If you can combine these two energies together, you have successfully come into your true power. A person in her dark feminine energy isn't afraid to speak her truth, to put herself first. Even if she's being called selfish, she doesn't share her life to the whole world. Now, a lot of information out there that is wrong about a dark feminine energy, they consider is manipulation. But the real dark feminine energy doesn't need to manipulate because she will naturally attract. This video are more for my female viewers, but I do have about 1/3 of the viewers are male. Watch it anyways. You'll learn a thing or two, maybe how to get with a queen, how to be a king yourself. You might think that you like that girl who say yes to everything and want to do everything for you, but trust me, it is not going to give you someone that you can truly respect, someone that you can walk side by side next to, embracing each other's journey and grow together. She has strong boundary, know when to stop letting people step on her, remove herself of a toxic situation. Or if she doesn't feel like her voice is not being heard, she's not going to try to raise her voice back to make a point. Instead, she would raise her eyebrows. And if the person still doesn't notice, then she would turn around and remove herself, walk away from the situation. She is the true resemble of phoenix rising from the ash. She turned her pain into power instead of turning herself into victimhood. She is truly mysterious. This is why I mentioned before that I was not in my dark feminine energy, because I was dating men who are on the traditional side. So their family would expect a certain type of energy coming from me, as in the woman supposed to be more gentle, ladylike, and stand behind the man. Adjust myself to that way to the point I lost myself, continue to do whatever it takes to people please and get the other person, the other party, the other family to like me. And I didn't even like myself because I wasn't even being myself. I would only get the positive reinforcement if I speak less, if I speak softer, if I be more reserved and dress more cover up. But there is one side of me that really want to be myself. So I would use my Facebook and I would post status, picture of me dressing in the clothes that I'm comfortable with. And I would hide those posts from the family members or the people that I'm thinking they are judging me. And it worked for years, until the more I get to know myself, the more I'm learning to be real and be true to my authenticity. I feel like I was being so fake. I couldn't take it anymore. Eventually, I manifest anxiety and feeling sick and uncomfortable whenever I have to put out that good girl role in front of the people that I was faking myself to. I cannot wait to remove myself from being in that situation. Yet, I secretly also judge myself for having the dark feminine side. I know, I was just lost and very confused about who I really was. Especially, I worked so hard and so long. It was 3-4 years for the other people to like me, for the image that I was putting up out there. And then I slowly, being myself, I would show more of my real picture and my status. And then I didn't see any of the reaction from them. So I instantly tried to post something more good girl and dressing up more. You know, of course, that's also the side of me, the light feminine energy. But I wasn't doing it because I wanted to. I was just doing it so that I can take back the credit, because they probably are thinking bad of me right now. So I was just juggling back and forth like that for the longest time. I was tired. I was like, you know what? I'm done with this. I am just going to be myself. I don't care what anybody think. There are some days I will be my nurture, empathic, light feminine energy. But there are some days I will get into my confident, fearless, and bold, true and raw dark feminine energy. Now, dark feminine energy is not evil and it's not masculine. When a person is using their dark feminine energy to go around being cold, acting like a bitch, that is wounded feminine energy. So I want you guys to separate those. They are totally different. Now, I want to make a point that light feminine energy is also a power. It's beautiful. It's soft. It's gentle, genuine, nurturing, patient, intuitive. But if these are all that you have, you are lagging, missing an edge of really bringing into your real power. It is so important to combine both so you can rise up like a true queen. Otherwise, you'll be exhausted from people pleasing. And then if you are too much in your dark feminine energy, you'll become a taker. So I could not hide it. I would also have the other side come out at time. And because I was suppressing, it was very imbalanced. It was always, I'm so mad, I'm gonna be myself now. Oh, I'm too much, let me take it back. They are judging me. So that's why I was struggling, because I could not find myself. I could not find my own voice and my truth. This is unfortunately what would happen if you don't stay true to yourself. You know, this is something that I had to learn, because the more insecure you are, the more you try to explain yourself too much. And I notice I do that a lot. So you have to learn to talk less, but mean more and be more firm. If you're on a date, you just meet the guy or the person and you don't feel the chemistry and you just feel like they're not respecting you in a certain way or they're not meeting your standard, you can push yourself to sit through the date, or you can just gently thank them. Thank you for meeting up with me. I just don't think this is going to work. I have to go. And you just remove yourself. If you stay and your mind is so open to the point that You know what? Even if it doesn't work, I gain a friend. Then that's different. That's being flexible and still not resenting the situation. You have to see how you feel and be true to yourself. And one step leads to another. The more that you start doing it, the easier it is for you to stop tolerating bullshit. And you will know your value and put yourself first. I'm not saying in a very narcissist way where me, everything is about me. Of course, if the other person is giving to you, you should give back. But if it had to be somewhere where it's uncomfortable and is not in alignment with how you feel, then don't do it. Don't go for it. It feels so good and free to not let others have control over you. They may not like it, but that's not about them. This is about you and your life. And you will like you. And that's good enough. So why is this important? You will be treated like the queen as you are. Because you finally step into your queen era. People will treat you with respect. Remember, however you treat yourself, your attitude about yourself is what others will adopt. And they will treat you the same. It's human nature. You know, it sucks because sometimes the lively and lovely energy are so nice to be around, but people step on you. Like I noticed before when I was being so nice and sweet, people would just cut me when I'm talking. And they'll just cross out my opinion like it don't matter. Like they did not even pay attention to what I have to say. But since I become more mysterious and I say less, but I mean more, every word I say, they would take it into more consideration. And also, if they cut me, I would gently look at them, raise an eyebrows and be like, I wasn't finished talking. Do you mind? And it works every time. It works with new friendship too. Let's say when you are being friend with somebody new and you're testing out the water and everything, and they say something that you don't like. You don't have to laugh about it and pretend that it's okay if you don't feel like it's okay. You just stay silent and look at them. Well, where did that come from? It would give them a different reaction. They might be taken back, but they'll be, oh, she has a boundary. I should not say that. Show them that you don't tolerate that. Don't water down yourself. Don't dim your light just so you can fit in with others. It will get you a lot more respect in business. Especially, I work around a lot of male chefs. If I don't show my dark feminine energy, they would not respect me. Especially a lot of people are pushy. Let's say you have a partner in your business that's very pushy. You are still being nice and you say thank you. Don't allow them to bully you into the decision that you don't want to make. I make this mistake so many times. And unfortunately, I've lost a few friendships from being such a pushover. And then when I can't take it anymore, I resent them and I back out without them even knowing what did they do wrong. Because I wasn't able to stand up for myself. A lot of time when I mention these stories, it's hard to believe for other people because if anybody know about my past, they know that I throw it down. I get into a fight. So for them, it just doesn't make sense that I am also a pushover. It's always that imbalance in me that I would just suck it in so much. And when I can't take it anymore, I'm like, you're out my life for good. Bye-bye. Peace out. Never talk to me again. But it's never like, hey, I don't like what you did. I need to have a talk with you. It's like the hardest thing for me to do. And in relationship, friendship, and love, you need to be able to make your own decision. It's good to consult, but if you always seek out for their opinion and help, it makes you look weak. And it seems like you can't make a decision on your own. I know it's hard, but just learn to make small decisions at first on your own and believe in it. And even if it doesn't turn out right, that's okay. That's the purpose of living. We make mistakes, so we learn from it. If you always go out there and seek for everyone's opinions, you don't really have your own opinion, your own mindset. What about one day when no one's around you and you need to make a decision on the spot? How will you trust yourself for that? So train yourself from today to make little decisions, but on your own. They will start looking at you differently with this. I used to ask my partner for everything, and my friends too. Like, I just keep asking for opinions. So they would somewhat lose certain type of respect for you because they feel like you can't make decision on your own. You don't have a strong mind. Also, I am fully support women to be independent, but you need to also learn to sit back, relax, and let the other person do more of the work for you. Learn how to receive and get into the queen era. The queen doesn't jump out and do everything on her own. Sorry, that was my cat. Stop! And you have to put yourself first. Think about it. Even on the airplane, you have to save yourself with the breathing mask before you put it on the person next to you. If you can't save yourself, no one's going to save you. Give yourself the self-love that you deserve. Pamper yourself. Take care of your look. Take care of what you put in your body. Take care of your well-being. If you like what I share so far, please hit that like button so it can send out to more people in need of recognizing their own dark feminine energy and embrace it. Only go out of your way to those who go out of their way for you, or if it truly makes you feel good without any resentment. To me, when you serve without resentment, it's the true act of service. So this is one thing that I wanted to talk about. Find the balance between Let Them by Mel Robbins, where you just let people be who they are and then you decided what to do about it. But then there's also the other side. If you be quiet and keep the peace around you, just so that there's no conflict happen, then you are starting a war within yourself. So don't say just let them and make excuse for other people to treat you like shit. And just keep the peace. Speak up, speak your truth, and then if they don't do anything about it, then you let them go on and live their life while you're taking off and live your life. Dark feminine energy is the real magnetic energy. It draws people in without you trying to fake it. You can't really fake confidence. I don't care what people say. You need to work on yourself to the point that you become the confident version of yourself. You don't need to fake it. So never stop working on yourself until you fully feel confident. When you can truly turn your pain into power, there are so many lessons. Wisdom can come from being in pain. A lot of people, if they didn't go through the pain that they have, they would not have the knowledge and the ability, the influence they have to other people. You see so many people out there rise from the dark. Instead of being a victim of your pain, I know you probably go through a lot of things and your life was not easy, but I'm not trying to victim shame or anything, but I'm trying to focus on processing your pain and then ask yourself, what can I learn from this lesson, from this pain? How can I rise above from this? When you are in your dark feminine energy, people trust you. They believe in you and they feel inspired by your story because they don't feel like they are being judged. Since you already turned your pain into power, that means you were at the darkest part of your life already. And they believe that you will speak truth to them, even if that's not what they want to hear. How many times you listen to a speaker or you still come to a friend who tell you things that you don't want to hear, but you know that they are telling you the truth. It's like that for tapping into your dark feminine energy. People might not like it. They might be defensive. That's the point. Their ego might fight back, but they know that you are speaking truth and they will always come back to you for more truth that they need to hear. If not, then they're just not ready. And let them. You will feel a lot more powerful and fierce. And this leads to manifesting positive things in life because you are not in that anxious chasing, accept me, please, begging. You are in the era of sitting back, knowing that it will happen to you, expecting it and allowing it at the same time. As the light feminine energy give you peace, The dark feminine energy will keep you calm. The light feminine energy are easier to be a follower. Dark feminine energy will make you a leader in your own story. Do you want to be your main character in your own movie, or do you want to be an extra in somebody else's movie? Now that you understand the difference between dark feminine energy and light feminine energy, how to embrace both energy and combine them together, why would it be good for you? It's time to put a crown on your head, queen, and treat yourself like one. If you want to be with a king, you must be a queen herself. Vice versa. If you want to be with a queen, you must be a king yourself. If you want to be with an angel, you need to create heaven for her, because angels don't live in hell. For all my male listeners, I hope this video goes to those in need who were confused, indecisive, and lost, or just curious about tapping into their dark feminine energy. If you find value in this video, please hit subscribe. Please share this video for whoever you think in need of understanding and get into their power. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section. I treasure them and I read every single one of them. I try to respond to all of them. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, you should watch this one next. See you in the next video. Bye-bye. Sending you so much love, encouragement, and blessing to become the queen that you truly are.